My dear friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we will discuss about query optimization algorithms in database management system. Actually, the query processing and optimization algorithms plays an important role in the at the time of queries. Actually, our queries are converted into the relational algebra expressions. After that, with the help of some optimization algorithms, the query is processed here. Okay, now we will see what are the different types of query optimization algorithms. So before we will move to the algorithms, first we will discuss about what is the meaning of optimization in the query. Actually, the overall process of choosing the most efficient, definitely optimized means compared to others, definitely it will be reduced. Okay, so at the time of optimization, query optimization also, we will consider only those type of algorithms. Here another definition of query optimization is this is the process of choosing a suitable execution strategy for processing the query. So already in the previous session we are discussed about the query processing, how the query is processed and how we received the result. Okay, in this point of view, actually the standard query language or structured query language is a non-procedural language. Okay, so that's why here we have a facility. Here the facility of optimizer is free to merge, free to recognize, reorganize, and process in any order. Okay, in this point of view, here we have two different techniques or algorithms are available in the query optimization. One is related to the cost based optimization, that is also called as physical, and another one is a heuristic optimization, that is also called as logical. Now we will start with the cost based optimization. Here we will here the query is completely dependent on the cost. Here at the time of cost, what are the considerations in the query? So at that in that point of view, here the cost component for query execution, or here it will considered access cost to secondary storage, storage cost, computation cost, memory usage cost, communication cost. So with the help of these considerations, so here in the query using different execution strategies and choose the strategy with the lowest cost estimate. Now we will see. So that means here in the cost based optimization, here we have two different methods are available. The first method, suppose here we have five tuples, that means five tables are available. Now we will see what is the how to merge these five tables. With the help of normal process, suppose we will consider the normal evaluation. In that time, we have, suppose first we will merge t1 and t2. After that, with the result of t1 and t2, we will merge with the t3, then t4, then t5. Okay, suppose we will consider those process. Here we have 2 into n minus 1 factorial by n minus 1 factorial ways are available. That means suppose we will consider 5 tables. How many ways are available? So 1680 combinations are available. In these 1680, which is the best, which is the optimized? So we can't find out an easy process. Okay, so that's why here with the help of dynamic programming, okay, here with the help of dynamic programming, suppose with the help of dynamic programming, how many combinations are available here? Please observe the formula here. Okay, so in this method, time required to find the optimizer query is in the order of 3 power n. So here n means number of tables, 3 for 3 power 5 means 243. Actually here with the help of dynamic programming, here we have 243 ways. Definitely that is very less compared to the 1680. Now we will move to the second method in the cost based optimization. Here with the help of left deep trees, we will find out the cost based optimization. Here with the help of left deep trees, please observe the diagram here. So first we will join T1 and T2, then we will join T3. Just here we are applied the left deep trace. So in this point of view, here we have n into 2 power n ways are available. So what is the meaning of n into 2 power n with 5 tables? 160. Actually, normal process we have 1680 ways. Dynamic programming we have, please observe, dynamic programming here we have 243 ways. In cost based optimization we have n into 2 power n, that means 160. In these three, definitely left deep trees is the best optimizer technique. Okay, now we will see another technique in the heuristic. Another technique in the optimization algorithm is heuristic optimization. It is also called as logical. In this we will consider the process with the help of three steps. In the first step we will consider the high level query generates an initial internal representation. Actually we know how to consider the trees and graphs, so here we will generate an initial internal representation. Next, in the second step we will apply the heuristic rule for optimize the internal representation. Finally, in the third step we will apply the execution plan generated to execute groups of operations. Okay, now we will discuss with the example also, no problem. Suppose in our relational algebra we have select operation, project operation and join operation are available. In that situation, definitely first apply the select and project, then only please apply the join operation. That is best strategy in evaluation of relational algebra. Okay, before we will move to the example, first we will see what is the meaning of query trees and query graphs. Already we know what is the difference between trees and graphs. Just we will just here we will add some point, that is query. Okay, so here the query tree means actually this is one type of data structure that corresponds to a relational algebra expression. Actually here it represents the input relation of the query as leaf nodes of the tree and represents the relational algebra operations as internal node. Definitely we know what is the meaning of internal node, what is the meaning of leaf nodes. Here please observe one point here. So the relational algebra operations are considered as the internal nodes. Here we will consider the input as the leaf nodes. Okay, now at the time of execution of the query tree, here we will consist of executing an internal node operation whenever its operands are available and then replacing that internal node by the relation that results from the executing the operation. Now here only the difference between trees and graphs is here. In graphs we will form the cycle. Okay, so here the graph is also another one type of data structure that corresponds to a relational calculus expression. It does not indicate an order on which operations to perform first. There is only a single graph corresponding to each query. Now we will see the example also, no problem. So here actually already we have discussed three steps. These 3 points are related to those 3 steps. Okay, so that's why here what are the rules? These 3 are the rules. Okay, so what are the heuristics for algebraic optimization? Okay, so here the main heuristic is to apply first the operations that reduce the size of intermediate results. Second, we will perform the select operations and project operations. Finally, the select and join operations that are most restrictive should be executed before other similar operations. These are the 3 rules. Now we will see the example, no problem. So here please find out the question. So here please observe the question. What is the question here? Suppose here we want what information? So for every project located in Stanford University, here retrieve the project number. Here we want the information about the project number, the controlling department number and the department manager's last name, address and date of birth. Here we want 5 information. So please observe the query first. So all these 5 informations are considered in the select. Here we have two tables, actually three tables. One is a project table, another one is department table, another one is employee table. From these three tables, here we will retrieve these five information. Here we will consider the conditions in the where. Okay, actually with the help of this query, first the background process are converted into the relational algebra expression. Here please observe the relational algebra also. Okay, so actually here at the time of here what three steps are involved. First we will consider the query tree corresponding to the relational algebra. Next we will write the initial or canonical query tree for SQL query. Finally we will represent the graph. Here please observe the query tree, initial query tree and query graph for as for discussions of our question. So here actually our question is, here we want the information about project number, controlling department number and department manager's last name and date of birth. Okay, so here with the help of conditions, here we will indicate the internal nodes as the relational algebra expressions. Okay, already we have discussed what is the information we will consider at the internal nodes, what is the information we will consider at the leaf nodes. Okay, so with the help of those conditions, here we will consider the query tree, initial query tree. Initial query tree is also called as canonical query tree. Okay, finally we will construct the graph. Okay, so this is the heuristic in query optimization. Okay, these are two algorithms are available in the query optimization algorithms. Okay, this is the information about query optimization algorithms. Thank you very much for your patience.